Hey, bourbon brothers and sisters, Angry Mac here, part two, craft industry, some of the best things I had in 2025 and looking forward to 2026 that I loved and I want to share with you that perhaps you should be loving. So I did the work for you, so you don't have to do it. Some of these you probably heard before, and I think some of the more popular ones you definitely heard before. Some of them maybe not so much. But you should be giving them a try. You see them on the shelf, you see them online. These are certainly worth getting. We're going to start no particular order. First, I'm going to go with is Fiddler ASW from Georgia. Absolutely phenomenal. Right here, I have the Encore Weeded Series. They offer toasted rye, toasted bourbon. They have quite a line. They have the Encore series, they have the Antique series, they have the Toasted series. Their prime, I think, is the Georgia Heartwood White Label. It is amazing. And if you get a chance to get the Chin Music, it's the Atlanta Braves bottle. My God, the Chin Music, 100 proof, delivers flavors that just it's like Chin Music. It's like you took one in the S from a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. It is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going with Fiddler ASW as one of my big picks for the year for a non-producing distiller. As I said, labeled within the craft industry because they're not a major label. Second, I'm going to go with King's Family. Justin and Kara King. I don't know what's going on there in Tennessee, but all I can tell you, it's hit after hit after hit. They just advertised the one the other day about Seri's barrel. I don't know what a Ceres is, but I can tell you this. It's going to be damn delicious because everything they put out is. This is a 10-year. They put out a rye bond or an iced rye or I'm sorry, not a rye bond, a Ryconic. That'll just knock your socks off. King's Family, not Kings County. King's Family is something you should be looking at. It's something that when you see on the shelves that you should be, hey, I don't want to pass this bottle. This is a bottle I want to get, and the prices are usually pretty reasonable. So that's that. Here's one that if you're watching me now and you're a bourbon enthusiast, you're a collector, any of it, I'm going to tell you. Ryan and Kenny down there, Pursuit. Absolutely amazing. Pursuit Spirits, I'll tell you, these bottles that they're putting out, whether it's a rye, whether it's a bourbon, whatever the blends are, these two guys are finding the greatest barrels, mashing them up, putting them together, aging, whatever they're doing down there. They're like magicians. Pursuit. If you haven't heard of Pursuit, I don't know what rock you're living in. Maybe come out of your parents' basement, put the meatloaf and rice down, and go get yourself a bottle of Pursuit because this is really fantastic. Next, we're going to go with Dream Spirits. Prav, I had a conversation with Prav, and he told me, these are my own words from his, that he feels that he is so lucky in to be in a position to go out and find these incredible whiskeys and ryes for the people to drink and share, and he's doing it. He is one of the most generous, kindest people I've ever spoken to. I'm hoping to meet him one day. But Dream Spirits, don't sleep on them. You know, the range of pricing is from around $80. I saw him the other day for $4.99. So it all depends what your price point is. He sells them, so you can get Dream Spirits pretty easily. Prav Sarav, Dream Spirits, don't sleep on them. Here's an independent bottler. I'm going to tell you, Two Souls is one of my favorites. Independent bottlers, they go out and they find these small craft distilleries, at least Two Souls does, finds these small craft distilleries, and they pick out barrels, and they'll hold on to them, they'll bottle them, they'll give them out to you, but they're picking the barrels for us. They picked out some great ones. This happens to be a straight bourbon whiskey called Bold Rush. This is a hot one of my favorites. Anybody who's ever had this bottle has loved it. But I have a whole bunch of other ones. And there was one I had which was a ghost distiller, which means they're no longer in business. So they bought one of the lots of the barrels they had, bottled it up, My God, it's so good. These are things that you may be missing. There's another one on my shelf. I didn't see it up there. Southern Collective Spirits. Oh, there it is. Let me show you this one. Hold on. Southern Collective. It was hidden behind this beautiful still Austin. Southern Collective Spirits. Another one out of Tennessee. Ryan is a master blender. We don't give the name master blender, master distiller for people who don't know what they're doing. People ask me, Mac, when you went to Tennessee, where'd you go? And I said, Southern Collective. This is like my fifth or sixth bottle, and I don't want to open it because I don't have a backup. I don't have another one. So I don't want to open this one until I get something else to replace it. I'm going through these, one of my favorite pours. So here's the moral of the story from Angry Mac. Get into the craft industry, whether it's distiller, whether it's an independent bottler, whether it's a blender, whether it's an NDP, whatever it is. This is still the craft industry. The legacy, the heritage. Let's face it, they're great. And I'm not going to tell you, I was at a bottle share the other night. I had some King of Kentucky. I had this year's George, and I loved them. Don't get me wrong. They're fantastic. They are the backbone of the industry. However, the craft industry is something everybody should be seriously looking into now, especially because this glut of whiskey. You see a local distillery in your area, stop in. You see a local bottler in your area, stop in. I know that Lost Lantern has a spot. They're not a distiller; they're an independent bottler. You can go up there to their tasting room. You can go to Two Souls, I believe. I believe they're in Florida. They have a tasting room. Not 100% sure, but you can go in there. You could taste their stuff, and you could just enjoy it for the quality product it is. I'm looking at the bottles right now. What do I want to give a sip before we end? I'm gonna take out this ASW Fiddler. My man Chad down there is absolutely fantastic. One of the nicest people I've ever been speaking to. We're actually doing a barrel pick of the Encore series. We're doing a finished barrel pick. It's going to be a choice of maple, Jamaican rum, Oloroso, and I think the PX. I think those are the four. We're going to be live on TikTok, Instagram, and maybe YouTube here, doing our pick with 4 or 5 of us on different platforms. Let's help out the craft industry, but more importantly, it's never about what's in the glass. It's about who you're drinking with. Find the people you love. Give them a hug. Tomorrow is no guarantee. Cheers. Oh, this is so damn good. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you how good this is. Take care.